That actually went because of the scrubbing effect on the rubber. He's coming in towards the pits, and Chris Economaki will be keeping an eye on the action in the pits. But Allan Grice, who was in second place and has slipped back now to be in fourth place, has come into the pits for that unscheduled stop, and lucky to have held the car in one piece, I'd say.
It makes me wonder, for so many of the leading contenders who have blown out tyres or had them punctured today, Moffat car, well, just about all of the leading contenders, and the only car that hasn't is the dealer team 05 car of Peter Brock and Jim Richards. And let's just hope for their sake. It seemed terribly unfair for them to lose this race out of picking up a stone and puncturing the car into the side of a wall or whatever. There you can see ready to put a new tyre.
I think, in fact, while he's having a lot of trouble handling the car, maybe the problem which caused him to spin was the fact that the brakes have gone, and he's putting new brake pads in. And I think the spin we saw was not one caused by the fact that the wheels are out of alignment, even though that's true, but it was due to the fact that Allan Grice had the choice of spinning the car or hitting something. And so we saw there the tail end of a great example of driver control, deliberately throwing the car into a spin to stop it, having come down the straight at a speed that would have been approaching 165 miles an hour. Let's watch again the replay just to see. Now, bear in mind he's having steering troubles because the front end was damaged slightly. The wheels have been out. He's been scrubbing that wheel there, so he's had a lot of stress, both in terms of his own physical effort and that being imposed through the car. And here he is. You can see him at the tail end of his spin and the consequences of it in the pits there when they change the tyre, and specifically give him some fresh brake pads that are going to pull that car up for him.
Well, bad luck indeed for Allan Grice, but still good driving. Our chopper shot shows the pit activity. Allan Grice in the pits.
Notice we can't see from this high angle from our helicopter, but the asbestos gloves being worn by the mechanics to avoid burning their hands in this tricky job of changing brake pads, because they would be at temperatures several times greater than boiling point. Get up to extraordinary temperatures. That's a good vantage point for the race.
Exactly.
Meantime, on the racetrack, Brock and Richards, Holden Torana has increased its lead and is now 4 laps clear. 4 laps clear for Brock and Richards, ahead of O'Brien and Wigston, and the Phillips Torana in second place, and they are a minute 17 ahead of Moffat and Fitzpatrick and the Federation Falcon.
Well, I think our viewers just saw just how hot. Here is the